Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Raw Recap. It is yours truly, the Drip King. I ain't got no crown, though, because today I'm joined by the Drip Prince. So we gonna crown thee for the show. Say hello to everybody. Let them know what's up.
What's up, guys?
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
That's all we got. So we just gonna jump into the show. Say hello to everybody before we get going, though.
Hello, guys.
There you go. Let's go. Show started off. Bianca Belair coming out. Why Bianca Belair come out?
Because she wants to talk about how everybody is there and how she's not challenging nobody tonight, and then she just wants to see in the Fatal 4-Way who she wants to challenge.
Fatal 5-Way. You was close.
Oh,
you was close. Rhea Ripley. David says, "Hello, little Drip King." Say hello. Say hello back. David's a good dude. He's one of my buddies on Twitter. I like David. There. Say hello. There we go. Hello, David. So it was a Fatal 5-Way because unfortunately Rhea Ripley is out. So Bianca Belair was out there to let everybody know I gotta get a new opponent. So we're gonna get Alexa Bliss versus Carmella versus Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan versus who's your girl? Asuka in a Fatal 5-Way. Amanda says, looking good, guys. Thank you, babe. Thank you, babe. Much appreciated. But as always, you're looking better. That's how it is. Before we go any further, as David points out here, yes, very much so. We're going to rest in peace, Tim White. Good referee. Also, Dave Hebner. We lost both from this weekend, unfortunately. So
thank you for the good times.
Thank you for the good times. Very much so. David said he loved Asuka too. So there you go. You already got something in common. So we're going to get that Fatal 5-Way. Winner gets to take on Bianca Belair at Money in the Bank. So I thought this would be the main event. That's not what happened. They went to commercial break. They come back, and what are we getting?
We're getting the match.
We're getting the match, and I loved it. I think they could have been given a little bit more time since it was 5 of them. But yeah, I saw a lot of people hating on the winner here. I don't get that either. Because
Carmella needs a chance. He gets it. Why can't y'all? Becky Lynch is on a downward spiral. Asuka is the protagonist or antagonist in this situation. So neither of them can go on to Money in the Bank. Plus, they just faced Bianca last month at Hell in a Cell. And then Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss are already in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Mm-hmm. Why would you want to take them out of that? That's unfair for them. Ladder match is more beneficial than having a regular straight-on match, right? Yep.
Yeah. So Carmella makes perfect sense. And as I put in my notes, I make sure to put this. Carmella is entertaining AF, 100%. I think she's great. She's severely underrated, and I think her and Bianca are going to have a good match. What about you?
I feel like it could be a better match if Queen Zelina kind of interrupts the match.
She's injured though. She's out. So Queen Zelina's out. They had limited options. So Carmella is a fine. Absolutely. They had limited options. Yeah, you can't say any better than that right there. I agree 100%. But again, I'm a Carmella fan. I think she's great. I think she's 100% fine for this situation. 100%. But that was that. What would you give this match? Would you give it 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down, 1 up, 1 down? What would you give this match? He said it was so-so, not me. 2 thumbs up. Baby, just like that. So from there, we will go on to the next segment. It goes right from that match to Becky storming to the back, and she's yelling at Adam Pearce all up in his face, talking about it's not fair. She deserves the shot. Give it to her right now. Adam says, you get your opportunity. All you got to do is beat Asuka tonight, and you'll be back in the ladder match. She goes, oh, no, you got to beat Asuka. She goes, okay, that match is tonight. Dylan, what up, Dylan? There you go. He giving the match 2 thumbs up, too. Probably not. He just saying, what's up? Good to see you, Dylan. You know Dylan. Pensacon.
Yeah.
What's up, Dylan? So, Where was I at? That's right. Adam Pearce lets Becky Lynch know she has Asuka tonight, and then the winner goes Money in the Bank. She goes, "What? That she was not expecting that, but she's gonna roll with the punches and she's gonna go with it. That will be the main event. I'm hyped because my number one girl is who?
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch. Who's your number one girl?
Asuka.
So we got a family feud right there on the making, right there. So it's all good. I'm looking forward to that one. From there. No Chance in Hell comes on out of nowhere. We wasn't expecting this at all. And he doesn't do anything. He just comes out, says John Cena is the greatest of all time, and he'll be back next week. We already knew that, and then leaves. Very strange little promo. Family food in the making. Always. This little shit always likes the stuff I don't like, and then I like the stuff that he don't like. It's just crazy like that. But, yeah, Vince McMahon comes out and just does the same thing on SmackDown. Just tells us a bunch of nonsense that really doesn't take us anywhere. And it's like, okay, whatever.
Just tells us stuff we know.
Yeah, and then leaves. So that was that, Mr. McMahon. After that, here comes Riddle. Someone we can both agree on. That's right. Kiss one right there for it. Riddle comes out. He cuts himself a little promo talking about he gave it his all against the tribal chief. He's not done seeking his vengeance on the tribal chief. He almost had it, bro. But if he wins that Money in the Bank briefcase, it's all back on again. And that's what he's going for. All he has to do is beat Omos. Another thing they added to this little promo, though, he teased the Seth Rollins. He said, what you did to Cody was wrong. I'm going to get you back for that one. So I've been wondering what Seth was doing at SummerSlam. I think I know now. But we'll get to that in a second. We will get to that in a second. But there's a Money Bank qualifying match, and he's taking on Omos. And my first thought was like, not yet, boy, not yet. Because this is where I'm going to go a little bit off because, anybody that watches this show, anybody pays attention to me on Twitter machine knows I'm an Omos supporter. I'm patient with the man. I think he has a future with the company if they push him right. This right here, though, what happens? Not happening with me. I ain't cool with it. So, Riddle versus Omos, Money in the Bank qualifier match. Tell them who wins this dang match. Tell them who wins the dang match. Omos. He don't win. He won it cleanly. It wasn't even a contest. Riddle had the taped up ribs. There's sound of injury, but nonsense. Omos does not win this match. This is a travesty. After the match that Riddle had against Roman Reigns on SmackDown, you do not capitalize on that momentum by having him lose to Omos, who has just lost to Bobby Lashley 2 out of the last 3 times, the most boring man on Monday nights. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Omos gonna look good, stupendous with that. He ain't win that stupid briefcase. He wins that briefcase, I'm gonna lose my shit. That's for sure. That's not happening. Seth versus Matt could have the effect as Seth. Absolutely. So after this match, who comes down to take out Mr. Riddle?
Seth freaking Rollins.
That's right. Seth comes out looking fresh in that suit, a pink leopard, so fresh, so clean. Comes out, throws her out, says, I don't want to associate with losers. You lost your best friend, Randy. You lost the Roman Reigns. Now you lost your chance at the Money in the Bank briefcase. Get out of my ring. Teasing us, Seth versus Matt Riddle. Hey, give it to me all day. I think it's going to be great. You?
I think Seth versus Matt Riddle would be amazing.
Chef's kiss. That's what I do on this show. Chef's kiss for the great stuff. That's a good one right there. And then we got Nikki Ash won it. So did Otis. No, we are not putting this into the universe, David. Omos is not winning this thing. Riddle ain't even completely out of it. They always do a loser's bracket where it's like a 3 or 4 way to get back in. So we'll see about that. Omos is not winning this damn thing. That's damn sure. That's on my. I promise you, it's not happening. But so after that, Seth is cutting the promo. And he's talking about, I'm going to win Money in the Bank. And when I cash in this time, it's going to be better than last time. So just you wait. In comes our boy Riddle, attacking Seth from behind. I'm a little bit conflicted here because I love both of them. But it is what it is. He attacks Seth, but he's still hurt. It is what it is. That's the way she goes. That's another little saying I like to have on this show. But he's still hurt. So Seth
just turns around, kicks him, gives him the stomp, walks off. Riddle, he's just so sad. Just so sad. He's feeling it too. He's feeling it too.
He feels like he failed Randy.
He's feeling like he failed his best friend, Randy, his brother from another mother. But good segment. That was I like the opening match, but so far this was the best segment of the night, just because it's laying groundwork for a feud that will be, as I pointed out before, a chef's kiss feud. So from there, they go right into one of my new faves, Austin Theory, or Theory, whatever you want to call him. He's not so thrilled about him, but that's whatever. He's not always right. Theory comes out. What's he doing?
Another pose off.
Yeah, Austin Theory. Look, he's just out there posing off, telling people, hey, I got more for you. Here it comes. And then what happened then?
Bobby Lashley's looking at him.
He snuck in from behind. And this is how Austin Theory finds out. Oh no. And then what's he do?
And then he just does what he normally...
He baby oils him. Theory takes off. He's mad. And that's a segment. That's literally the segment. I think Bobby got a spear in. Did he get a spear in?
No.
You don't remember?
No.
He got something on him. But that's beside the point. So from there, wait, here it is. He get him with the spear. He hit Theory with the spear.
He did?
The notes right here say so. I got it right there. He hit him with the spear.
Yeah, David.
Theory is quite good in the ring, but not clear as entertaining as when he was in the way. I will agree to that to an extent. I still think he's entertaining, but what he was doing in the way was fantastic. I love what he was doing in the way. He was very funny. I think he's still finding his footing, whatever you want to refer to it as, on the main show with this new character, but I think he's still entertaining. I laugh. Not you? You don't like Theory.
I like Theory, but he's just not one of them good ones.
You're not one of your top guys. Whatever. I like Theory. I like him a lot. And that was the segment. But when they go to commercial, come back, Theory's in the backstage. He gets jumped by an interviewer, and he's like, hey, what's happening here? And he says, Adam Pearce, let it be known that he's going to get a title shot under my terms, though. He has to win a gauntlet match between 3 people of my choosing, and that's going to happen later tonight. He's more of an annoying fighter. He's not everybody's cup of tea, but he's also a heel. He's supposed to annoy you. He annoys him. He clearly annoys David. So he's doing his job to an extent. I still think he's funny, though. After that, Usos come out. Street Profits come out. What do?
They just fight.
They talk for a minute. We the ones. We want the smoke. Same stuff you always hear from these guys. And then we go into an Angelo Dawkins versus J Uso match. Excuse me. What do you think about the match?
I think it's terrible.
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 If it was on AEW, what would you think of that match?
Terrible.
You lie. He biased as hell.
You gonna make me
Again.
leave?
No, you ain't leaving. Get out of here.
Okay.
Sit down. You making me do that. I'm trying to stop. Let's hear it. Let's see what David got to say about it. Profits Usos combo, always good matches, but way too many of them.
Thank you.
I like that they're doing single matches though, because they don't do too many of those. Last week we got Montez versus Jimmy. This week we get Angelo versus Jay. I'm okay with that. I'd much rather see them doing the single matches than doing tag matches all the time. And I like Angelo Dawkins as well. I think Angelo is severely underrated. All the talks about Montez all the time, but Angelo is that dude. 100%.
If Montez is in the Money in the Bank, that man could just jump up and get the briefcase.
Yes, he could. He would frog splash someone, grab it on the way down, and he's your winner. But he's not in the Money in the Bank briefcase. Thank goodness. That would be a human cheat code. We don't want that. But Angelo Dawkins picked up the win. Thank you. I appreciate that one because, again, I think Angelo Dawkins is the man and doesn't get enough credit. That's all you got? You got nothing to add?
Nope.
You agree with me? No, you don't. You thought the match was poopy. And then after that, we go to the moment of the night. Ezekiel
And Elias.
They are not the same people.
Nope.
They brothers.
brothers.
They was in the same room at the same time. Exact same time. They had a little segment. They talked about it. They shared a guitar moment. They not the same people. Kevin Owens was wrong this whole time, right?
Yup, and now he feels jealous.
He feels jealous. So that led to the moment where Elias is out in the ring doing a concert.
Mm-hmm.
He starts it. Out comes Kevin Owens. What's Kevin Owens doing? What's he calling him?
A liar.
A liar. He says, "I saw a movie. It's movies. It's production. It's not real. It's not real. I just went to the movies and saw a dinosaur in a movie. He was flying a jet, driving a Jeep, something like that. It's not real. You're fake. You're Elias. You're not the same."
And guess what? Ezekiel on the Titantron.
Then Ezekiel shows up on the Titantron. Kevin Owens don't know what to think.
Uh-oh.
You did that to my stuff. So
I'm out. I made a big mistake.
he'll be back in a second. But so after that, Kevin Owens throws a guitar. Ezekiel. Elias. See, I'm confused at this point. Elias. He hits him with the knee, smashed him over the head with guitar, and then Kevin Owens takes off. Then Elias starts singing a song. Kevin Owens is a liar. Next thing you know, they're in the backstage. Here comes, here you go. Mankind, Do Love, copy and paste segment. Nothing groundbreaking, but Miley. Man, get out of here with that. It was very amusing. It was good stuff. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And everybody in Twitter machine did too. So Kevin Owens is stumbling into the backstage. He's confused. And then the interviewer, Kevin, I know his name's Kevin. I don't remember his last name. Kevin Patrick, I believe. He says, "What do you think about this, Kevin Owens?" And he goes, "I'm not stupid. It was pre-taped, and he's glued a beard on. It's not really him. They're not the same people." He goes, "And I'm challenging next week. I don't care who it is. It could be Ezekiel. It could be Elias. It could be their third brother, Elrod. I don't care. I'm challenging them next week. I'm going to get to the bottom of this." And about that time, who comes from around the corner? Ezekiel. How is that possible? Elias was just still in the ring doing a concert. And now here's Ezekiel. Kevin Owens' mind is blown. He's like, what the heck? But Ezekiel says, "I accept the challenge." That's what we are getting next week. Was it funny?
What?
Ezekiel and Elias and Kevin Owens.
Yes.
Yes, get talking to the microphone. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I enjoyed it.
What was your favorite part of this show?
My favorite part was...
Has it been anything we talked about yet? No. Okay. Well, he wasn't as big a fan as I was. I really enjoyed this segment as well. This week's show, unlike last week's where there was great matches, this week it's not really any great matches, but there was good segments. And this was the second one. Like I said, the Riddle, Seth was good. I kind of like the theory one. I wouldn't put it up in the top with these two, but that was a good one. And then this was a good one. So from there, we go to the gauntlet match. Bobby Lashley. Who are the three? Who are his three opponents?
Chad Gable, Otis, and then Theory.
Boom. We saw it coming. But here's the thing I didn't see coming. I thought Bobby Lashley was just going to squash everybody he got in the ring with. That's not what happened at all, is it?
Nope.
Don't get that close. They can't hear you. So, first up, Chad Gable. And at one point, this little man thought who was going to win? Tell him.
Gable.
This man thought Chad Gable was going to win at one point. That's how good the match was. We got Little Drip King is looking awesome from the Invisible Hand. Wrestle Buddy. Gable was far too good for what they had him doing the last several. He's on the show every week. He's involved in multiple storylines going on. And as I was just saying, he thought Gable was about to beat Bobby Lashley because that's how good this match was for the little time they got. Chad Gable looked actually pretty strong here. I appreciated that. The nice reversal at the end where he basically flipped Chad Gable into the Hurt Lock and he tapped. Very nice. As that was happening, Otis attacks him from behind.
But not too soon. He was too late.
But it doesn't matter because that means Gable was going to lose anyway. Otis then went ham on Lashley. He just beat the piss out of him. He looked strong AF here. And Bobby Lashley at the end pretty much just kind of got things back on track. He was about to beat Otis. In comes Chad Gable, and those two just take turns teeing off on Bobby Lashley. And then in comes our boy, my boy, not his boy. Theory. Out comes Theory. A-Town down. He comes out cocky as could be. He's like, oh, I got this in the bag now. Gable put him through hell. Otis put him through hell. And then they both put him through hell. I got this. Theory comes down. Very, very cocky. Ends up costing him. He goes for his little A-Town down. Finisher move. Nice reversal by Bobby Lashley. I have to give him credit there. It was very beautiful. I didn't think he had it in him. No, not to be rude to Bobby. I just didn't think he had it in him. Hit the reversal. 1, 2, 3. Theory can't believe it. Now Bobby Lashley gets a United States title match. Win. He ain't paying attention. At Money in the Bank. So we got 2 pay-per-views, premium live events, whatever you want to call them, in a row where the United States title is being defended. I'm all for that. Nope, that's not what this was, though. Not what this was, though. This was a heel trying to get the upper hand on somebody that has been embarrassing him. And he's like, I got this. His arrogance got in the way. Not a contender match that everyone complains about. So, I'd normally agree with you if that was the case. That's not what this was. Not at all. I slapped this little jerk prince in the head.
Try me.
I won't. But, so that was that. Not a bad segment. As I said, Chad Gable got some offense in. Otis got to look a little bit strong. Unfortunately, they both lost. So, whatever. Now, he did pin him, but you didn't. You did he pin him? Again, what I was saying, I don't want to get in his way. What I was saying, this was not a matter of Austin Theory taking on Bobby Lashley in a one-on-one match. This was Austin Theory in a segment, cocky as could be, thinking he had everything going his way because he wanted to embarrass Bobby, and Bobby just reeled him in. It's not a contender match. That's not how this went down. It wasn't, like I said, it's not the basic one-on-one match. This was a segment, and I'm not accepting that one. Nope. Anyway, the positive to look at here, the United States title will be defended. Where?
Money in the Bank.
2 pay-per-view premium live events in a row, which is what everybody's been complaining about. Now you're getting it. So that's what it is. Theory gets to go against a strong opponent before he takes on who?
Bobby Lashley. With John Cena.
At SummerSlam. We hyped for that one. So that's what all this is for, and it's all good. All good. What is it?
All good.
That's what I like to hear. So from there, we go to Bianca backstage, talking, blah, blah, blah. She's going to beat Mella. That's what she does. And then in comes Mella. Bam, takes her out. She goes, she says something too, but then she hits it because Mella is money. There you go. You got it right. Boom. There it was. So quick little segment just to kind of build up some anticipation. The cards got shuffled up. They had to pull a new card out the deck. Carmella's that one. This is a good way to just build it up just a little bit. They don't have much time. I'll take it. It is what it is. That's the way she goes. Now, what's next? Miz TV. Who's on Miz TV with Miz?
AJ Styles.
Miz is running AJ down, talking about he's got all these failures. Talking about your ex tag team partner. He's off the Money in the Bank. You're not going on to Money in the Bank. And then your partner you team up well last week, he just left you high and dry. So everything's going wrong for AJ. What's AJ been doing? Losing. And he just running them down. He starts talking about Mrs. Tiny what? Tiny balls. And Miz like, we ain't doing that. That's not a thing. And then as AJ said, yeah, it's definitely a thing. The fans start chanting what?
Tiny balls.
Miz got tiny balls. So that makes him mad. And then Champa comes in and does what?
Attack. J
Styles. So that leads to a Champa versus AJ Styles match. What it looks like's happening is Champa is going to be put under Miz's wings. Miz going to manage him as I put on the Twitter machine. I think that's a great idea because Miz, I'm not a fan of his in-ring work anymore. It hasn't evolved over the years. And Champa, how good is Champa?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I'll take it. Champa is the man. He's good.
No,
He wasn't going to transition onto the main roster with what he did in NXT. You got to give him something else. Miz knows entertainment. Champa knows how to wrestle. It's a good combination. I agree. Miz should transition to manager's role, maybe a stable, Roddy Strong, T-Bar, Giovanni. I like the idea of Roddy Strong and T-Bar added with Champa. I do. I think having those three as your hitman, as you do the entertainment aspect, it puts those guys in a great position. Because we like Champa.
We like Champa.
Do we like Roddy Strong? You don't. You have beef with Roddy Strong. This man has beef with Roddy Strong. Roddy Strong got in his face at the NXT show, and he's like, I'm going to punch that man in the head. Didn't you? He don't like Roddy Strong. They got beef. That's beside the point. Little Drip King knows talent. Little bit. Zayn, he's a big fan as well. He says, please have him on for every show review. Maybe we'll see what happens.
Zayn.
Bullshit Zayn is a fan. The plan, Zayn, is to get him on once a month. He's more of an AEW dude. So
I know everything about you, Zayn.
he don't know everything about him. But he's more AEW dude, so we might get him on the AEW shows. That's where he's more comfortable at. But we'll see. Once a month, we'll see how that transitions. And maybe we might start doing an Impact one, depending on if he watches it. Because he really is starting to like Impact. But back to the show. Back to the Raw show. We got AJ versus Champa. Good match.
Classic match.
No. It was too short to be a classic match. I did like the Champa got some offense in, but losing AJ Styles, that's not a bad thing. We already put that up there. You just want to get more love. He just wanted to put that up there again. I know everything.
It go down.
Yeah, he likes Impact. Impact to Impact Raw. He loves Impact. So, yeah, no, it's good. I'm not gonna hate on Impact, but
it's good.
After that, Miz tried to attack AJ after he won, and he was gone for this moment, but he ended up getting the AJ Styles clash for it. That was that. AJ left. We'll see where this goes. AJ seems directionless right now. That's unfortunate. Boy, I'm carrying the show right now. That's okay. It's your first show. But AJ is directionless right now. And that's unfortunate because he's AJ freaking Styles. But we'll see what happens. I look forward to the losers match for the Money in the Bank where we get Riddle, AJ, and someone else in it. 3-way. It's going to be a classic. That will be a classic for you. From there, we go to Veer interview. I will say this. Veer has himself a little, okay, hit it. Styles is one of those few guys in the world you put in the ring with anyone and he'll entertain. Absolutely. I just don't like it when he's not got a direction going his way. I like there to be something for him, not just put him in a match here, then put him in a match there, then put him in a match there.
They need to have a feud together.
He needs to have a feud with somebody. I hope if he's feuding with Miz that the Champa thing is real because I don't want to see AJ feuding with Miz in the ring all the time. He cut a really good promo, but his gimmick still has a ceiling to it. I will agree to that I will agree with that to an extent. Hey, don't be smiling, smirking at me. I was not impressed with his promo, but he's still green. I like Veer. I think that's a cool little catchphrase. It's simple, but it's strong. He's like, you will fear. By the way, here's what Veer said in Hindi. I will terrify everyone backstage in the locker room with a horrifying lesson. Thank you very much, Zayn. That's educational for us. We did not know. So that's some good information for us. You don't know what that means? I'll explain it to you. He has said, I will terrify everyone backstage in the locker room with a horrifying lesson. He is going to do something so horrifying to somebody that the entire locker room will be like, I fear Veer, which is exactly what he wants because at the end he said, you will fear Veer. As long as it gives away from the Mysterios, that's all I care about. I hope that's done. I want to see Veer doing some things with other people. They'll probably put him in the Money in the Bank match since they got all the other big hitters in there. I hope not because they already got one green machine in there. 2 green machines, you're asking for a disaster. both. We'll see. We're gonna go PC on everyone. Go PCO on everyone. That's the Frankenstein dude from Impact. I don't know if you caught him at the show last night, but PCO is a wild man from what I've seen. He crazy as hell. So after the Veer thing, it is time for what?
The main event.
That's right, main event, and it is who? Becky Lynch.
Asuka.
He said, "Little Drip King knows." Sometimes he knows, sometimes he doesn't know. I still love him. But Asuka versus Becky Lynch. What would you rate this match? Before we even get to what's happening, what would you rate this match? How good do you think this match was?
This match was a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10, I'll take it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It was very good. Asuka and Becky. I know we've seen it like 3 times in the past 2 months now.
But they're having a feud together. So.
They have great chemistry. They don't have bad matches together. So I ain't mad about it. This should probably be the last time they go one-on-one with each other. Let the boy talk. I give him the opportunity. Thomas, this is Thomas. He says, "Talk, boy." So talk about the match. What'd you like about this match?
I like that. I like how they like back then. They like Asuka and Becky had a feud together, and now they're now Asuka's back. Now they're having another big feud together. And if Asuka gets put in the Money in the Bank, I feel like it's gonna reverse. So then Asuka gets the belt from Bianca, and then after she gets the belt from Bianca, Becky Lynch is gonna challenge Asuka and win.
You think that's what's gonna happen?
That's what I think is gonna happen.
Hey, he's trying to be a fantasy booker like his Drip King daddy, little Drip King with like Asuka when she was Kana. He might be terrifying for him though. I think I've shown him a picture before. She deserves it. Valid point, young man. So, who won this match?
Asuka.
Of course she did. Asuka win. Becky Lynch went absolutely crazy afterwards. Who you got for the one? Who do you think is gonna win the women's Money in the Bank match? That's what old little shit Zane's asking here.
Bro, why do you call him?
Don't be nice to Zane. We're not as nice to Zane at WrestleBuddy.
Nah, Zane, just because you have bad internet does not mean that you're bad. Okay? We all have that kind of time.
Okay. So answer this question. Who do you think is winning Money in the Bank for the women's side?
Like who's in it right now or like
so far we got Lacey Evans, Liv, Alexa, and Asuka. I think there's two more that go in. You go pick Asuka. Of course you're gonna pick Asuka. He's a fanboy. She deserves it. Thomas says, valid point, young man. So Asuka wins this. She's in Money in the Bank. Becky's downward descent continues. I think Becky still ends up in this match, though. She's gonna win the losers qualifier. No day long. It does not. Zane says, LMA, he's laughing his ass off obnoxiously. That's what the double O is for.
Yeah.
Laughing my ass off obnoxiously. I know it's a misprint, but I'm going to go ahead and say that anyway. Man, we need him on the weekly podcast.
Yes.
Get out of here, bro. And David said he's picking Asuka too. Show it, man. There we go. He's picking Asuka too. So y'all agreeing on a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
That's crazy because me and David, we don't ever agree on stuff. Usually,
because you
arch nemesis. He never agree. Well, we agree on a few things, but it's not a lot. But he's agreeing with you on a lot of stuff. So maybe you know more than I do. I don't know. We'll see. But that was the show. Overall, what'd you think of the show? Out of 5 stars, what are you giving it? We'll give it the Dave Meltzer 5-star review. What are you giving this whole show?
5 out of 5.
You give it a 5-star. See, this man is way more generous than I am. I would say it's a 3.5. I would have liked more wrestling, maybe. Just one more good match. I think the women's matches were great. We didn't get a good men's match. So, give me a good men's match. I probably bump it up to a 4. Go ahead. Give yourself some more.
Match with Little King.
I showed him the clip that was going on where he reversed the top rope Poison Rana. He's like, okay. I'm trying to get him to see more Will Ospreay because he loves Ricochet. So I'm assuming he's going to love Will Ospreay. Nick Wayne, this kid's only 16 years old, and he was in there with Will Ospreay. So I'm trying to get him more in with the Will Ospreay because I think he'll like him. But He's giving 5-star. I'm giving 3-star. I think there was some
Because
good stuff. I'm not what?
You're not really appreciated enough.
I am appreciative. I'm positive.
3 at the best. Not enough backstage haircut.
Shut the. You need a backstage haircut. So that was the show. Like I said, 5-star for him, 3.5 star for me. I don't think it was a terrible show. I just think, again, I would like to have seen a good men's matchup. There was a lot of segments, though. They built up some Money in the Bank stuff, so there was story involved. Not hating on the show at all, but that's the show. I appreciate the Drip Prince joining me today. We'll get him on again soon. Probably the next one will be on AEW Dynamite. He's taking care of the clicks for me. Go for Will Ospreay versus Ricochet. Yep, that's on the list to show him. He loves Ricochet. Loves him.
That crap's gonna be crazy.
It will be crazy. So I will be back this Wednesday for Dynamite. He probably won't be with me this week, but again, I will get him on the show again. I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate all the interactions. Much love to everybody. Mwah, mwah, mwah. There you go. So with that, the show being over, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I am the Drip King. I am back. I will give you your crown back when it is time. More of a build show, and great job, Luke. He said good job. I hope to see you Wednesday. We'll see what happens.
I don't think you're gonna
say your prayers, eat your vitamins, all that, brother, and we'll see what happens. So with that said, I will see you all on Wednesday for the recap of AEW Dynamite as the go-home show for the Forbidden Door. He's actually excited for that show. He asked me if we're watching it this weekend. So if he actually pays attention to Dynamite, then yeah, he'll be on there. So with that said, thank you again. You know I'm always going to do much thanks. That's what I do. Say thank you. Say goodbye. Do all that good stuff for me.
Especially you saying thanks a lot.
Don't forget Dave. That's your boy, man. Y'all agree on everything.
But hold on. Here's the thing. You always hate on Zane because how crappy his internet is.
Yeah. He lets the sharks eat his internet. It's wild stuff.
How do you know it's his internet, not your internet?
Because everyone else's internet's good. He literally told us sharks eat his internet. So, goodbye. Boom. Adam Cole is not too small, everybody.
He's a midget.
Shut the fuck up.